So check this out. And as we're just make sure everything's connecting. Hi, everybody. We're going to give it just a few minutes. You know how we do. We're going to give it a few minutes to let people chime in. So peep this. I accidentally got a Amazon supervisor fired this week. And here's the bad part. He was fighting on my behalf and he ended up getting fired.
Oh no. How do you know he got fired?
I feel so bad. So I ordered these dining chairs. Like I had been holding out, waiting, saving up money. I bought these new chairs for my dining room table. The merchant, like he scheduled for the chairs to be picked up. So basically he printed off a tracking slip, never scheduled for them to be picked up. No. They're sitting in the warehouse. And so, FedEx is saying, we'll give you an estimated date once they're scheduled for pickup. And so I kept trying to contact the merchant. I'm like, yo, bro, when you shipping the chairs? Oh, they're already shipped. And, this is FedEx. I'm like, no, really, when are you shipping the chairs? Oh, it's up to FedEx. So I'm talking to the supervisor and I'm like, I think dude's lying or confused because, whatever. So the supervisor sent a letter to the merchant and was like, what he said, stop lying. Quit lying. Be honest when you're going, because this is like a big order, like send this woman her chairs. So the merchant came back and he's like, go to Toni, go to.
Did he come back?
No.
Oh.
You were there for 2 seconds. There you go. You're back.
Get out the cornfield.
Go.
So long story short, the merchant, we have all the evidence that the merchant was lying, but the merchant decided to take it out on the Amazon rep and kept complaining and filed a huge complaint against the rep. And so now the rep got terminated, even though it was the merchant's fault and the agent was fighting on my behalf. I feel really bad.
Well, you didn't do it. Somebody else did it.
Yeah, it wasn't you. You were just there happenstance. The merchant is the person who made that happen.
I also told him he probably shouldn't cuss out the merchant and tell him he was lying. Like, dude, you really
that could get you fired.
I was like, so you lying in the email? I don't think you should do that because he may take that out on no, but technically he's lying. But let's see how this I think his name is
I just noticed your name. We're so immature.
If you'd like to know if he's gonna fall in love with you.
Tony's like, what is I'm doing over here with these children?
Call 1-800 fake astrologer. Yes.
$3.99 a minute.
For only $3.99 a minute. And you're going to be on hold for 72 of those minutes.
Then I'm going to come and ask you a series of questions.
Who has never been trained and knows nothing about the constellations will tell you how you and your love mate are twin flames. She doesn't even know what the phrase twin flame means. However, only $3.99 a minute, she'll tell you your love life. Call now.
Number under here.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to what is this? Friday night, April the 2nd. You know how we do.
Call me now for your free reading.
Call me now.
Oh, bless
Miss Cleo.
Thank you guys so much for joining tonight. We are doing our monthly horoscope. You know how we do. It's all, a little bit of the real mixed with the heel to tell you what to expect for the month of April. We're doing something, you know how I like to switch it up every month? I switch it up primarily because I can't remember ever what we did last month to be consistent, and I'm too lazy to write it down or go back to watch the other video. So that's why we do something different every month. This month we're doing what's going to happen, what energies you need to invite in this month, and then what people you need to invite in this month. So that's what we're going to go through. Lucky Girl just told me that the notification just went out. Thank you, YouTube. So we're going to chit and chat for just another minute. See if we can get people to, I almost said dial in. Call me now. I can't get that out of
Call me now.
people to dial in. I keep saying dial in. It's going to be that kind of night. A little bit of housekeeping first and foremost. If you have not done so, I need you to stop what you're doing. Stop, drop, and roll. Go subscribe. Oh, shoot. I do this every time. To Toni. Healing. Please go. I still can't. That's not. Okay, whatever. Go. Lucky Girl put it in the chat. Please go subscribe. She just did a giveaway. I watched a video. Susan won, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations, Susan.
Susan Ned.
I
will never forget that name.
Susan. So please go subscribe and check her out. What else we got for housekeeping? Johnie, what you got going on in your part of the Terry's world?
Nothing. Just Sunday will be live, of course, but that's about it.
On your channel?
Yes.
Okay. So go check out Sunday for the awesome Sunday night stream live. I can do this because that will actually get to Johnny's channel at Tarot's Apprentice. I'm going live Sunday with Lori from the Way of Positive Change. So check us out at 2:30 on my channel. I'm going to put a community post up to gather questions. So if you have any topics you want us to read on, just put it in the community section when I post it. And then we're doing Ghost Stories Ghost Stories Part 2, my channel, Monday night with Susan Lynn, Psychic Medium. I believe that's at 7 p.m. on my channel. Again, I have never been live so much. This is like a weird thing for me to be live so often. And last but not least, very important, please, tomorrow night at 7 p.m., go watch Jace Ernage for Petty Party. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on her channel, Jace Ernage, JaceHarnage, Jace Ernage, Petty Party tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I hope I got everything. Am I missing anything? Yes, Lucky Girl. Me and Lori, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Easter Sunday. 2 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 1:30 Central. Y'all can do the time in your time zone. So there is that. All right. Are we ready to dig in to this astrology for the month of April? We're in spring. We sprung forward an hour, which is why I've been a colossal bitch for the last couple of weeks. I hate losing an hour of time. And I'm going to be moody until October when we fall back again. So let's get into this. Aquarius. All of our Aquariuses in the room, Aquarii. It's your time. Get ready. Let's find out what's going to happen. What energy you need to invite in, and what people you need to embrace in your life for the month of April.
What's going to happen, Aquarius? There is a bit of a heartbreak and a separation. This is something, however, that needs to happen. So there is someone in your life, around your life, next to your life, inside your life, whatever the case may be, that you need to get away from. Now, the thing is, you like it. You like this bad energy. It gives you, you believe that this is a sense of freedom because everybody thinks that you shouldn't be doing this in particular thing. So maybe you got yourself, and no judgment. Well, actually, there is judgment because I am the judgy oracle after all. Maybe this person's got a record as long as your arm, and they say, hey, you need to stay away from that person because they ain't no good, and yet they can turn down the lights. And so all of a sudden you like that person. You're indulging in the badness. You are indulging in the negative energy with this Five of Pentacles. You are indulging in that person. And this has been going on for far too long. With the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, is going to cost you a lot in the end, including your security. Because sometimes when people get attached, it is very hard for them to unattach. And so cut it off at the knees right now. Otherwise, May bring you some more problems for your summer.
Aquarii, you in danger. Watch out for that person. What energy do they need to invite in, Terry? Toni, God, it's gonna be a long.
That energy. That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
That energy of forgiveness. You have. I think what Johnie was saying was right on target, because that energy of that person that you're dealing with, you are giving them way too much power. We move into what's happening in the physical. You're giving away your personal power right now. So it's a good idea to check your personal power, and then check how you're expressing yourself. This person is coming into this, you're coming into this place. So check your personal power, and the communication, your expression. And then the relationships. I think that there may be a new relationship on the way. A new relationship may be on the way. If you can pull yourself away from this person and get a bird's eye view of what's going on, then I think you'll have a better idea of where you should be going, and who who's fake in your life and who is there for you. Just go for it.
The relationship you need, you're talking about relationship. Bring in the person who is the mystic, the person who is going to help you get closer to the divine, the person who is going to help you reach that crown chakra energy, that connection to others, that connection to source. That is who you need to gravitate towards, not the fake healer, not the rebel rousing church person, but the person who is more in tune with the divine. Find that person, gravitate towards that person, because both of you together have something you need to hear. This person is going to help you listen to divine messages. Okay, they're going to help you. They're going to bring in something that helps you connect to spirit. Invite it in. Don't run away from it. It can even be, since Easter's Sunday. Some of us only go to church on Sunday. Easter Sunday, every 5 Easters. Somebody invites you to go, you may want to go, because there's a message that you may hear that's going to help change your perspective. Things that are going on in your life. All right.
And wear a big bright red dress cut down to the cleavage, especially if you're a man.
And a red hat.
Yes, and sit in the front row.
I need a tambourine. I always say I'm just going to get a tambourine for when we go live so I can testify.
Oh, Lordy.
All right. That is Aquarius. Pisces, you're up. All right, Pisces, what's going to happen? What energy you need to invite, and who do you need to partner up with?
Pisces, there is a fight here with the 5 of Wands. There is not necessarily physical fisticuffs. This is just a misunderstanding is what it's more likely to be. But it never gets better until you take steps to actually figure out what in the world's going on. It is very easy, and I am this person myself, to just cut it out and push it out the door. But if you never really figure out what's going on, then you always leave the hanging chad. You always leave something incomplete. 2 of Wands is blueprints. 3 of Wands is carrying out those plans. 4 of Wands is the completion. There is no 4 of Wands here. You get the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. You feel like somebody did you wrong, but you can't quite pinpoint it. So that means we need to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth with all this little negative energy and ugly energy. You're not going to complete it until you sit down with this person and say, hey, what's really going on? Even if there is no no closure, I guess, in that solution. At the very least, at least you took a step towards it, and then you can forgive them, forgive yourself, and then move on, and then you can cut them out. But do the work first.
Mm. Don't be a snippy, Pisces.
Yeah, the you have the idea of in your mind that you really want to sort of take your power back for yourself, but in the physical, you have an issue with stability and security, and I think that the person who's coming into your life is going to address that issue, stability and security, and it's going to be a little bit of an emotional thing. Maybe the person who is coming in will be a sort of a balancing energy for you, maybe, or maybe a therapist, maybe. I don't know. But, and then the ancestors are saying that you've got a little more love coming into your sphere for April. So that's nice.
Your scratch and sniff chakra. I'm telling you. That's what Inside joke.
I was going to say, why is it the scratch and sniff chakra? Who do you need to bring in? Who is the person that you should gravitate towards? Somebody who's going to help you go out with nature. Somebody who, it's springtime. Get out of the house. Okay? Go, because what's going to happen is when you go out to nature, when you are out with Mother Nature, that is the most grounding thing you can do. Okay? It literally is going to calm, ground, so you can see clearly and get out of some of the watery emotions that come with being a Pisces. Be with the person who's going to take you outside. If a friend says, hey, let's go outside and go to a petting zoo. I know you're probably like, I don't want to touch no skunk. I don't want to pet no rabbit. I got the allergies and it's going to set off my itch and scratch chakra.
No goats.
No goats. Go out just for once. Entertain it, because what it's going to do is it's going to bring you pleasure. It's going to help. This person can help activate some of that sacral chakra energy and help you enjoy something for a moment to help take you out of whatever this is that you've been fighting and going through. So go out, get in nature, go for a hike, go pet a goat, go hug a tree. You may enjoy it.
Everybody likes nature. You may not like the nature that's around you, therefore you think you probably don't like nature. But if you were to type in landscapes, you would gravitate to one. You would find the one you like, whether it's a mountain, whether it's a lake in a mountain, whether it's snow-covered mountain, whether it's a field of grass. You can find that somewhere. Get out there and see.
Just get out there. Real quick, Carol Wagner, thank you so much for the super chat. May that generosity be returned to you immediately. Tenfold. Oh Lord, I done started singing. It's okay. It's coming out tonight, y'all. Where's Jen Lynn? We need to do the Aries. All right, Aries.
When's your birthday, Jen? When's Jen's birthday?
Jen's birthday is
14th, 19th, something.
15th. Hold on.
Because she's doing a big to-do on her birthday too.
It's the 13th.
13th.
April 13th.
Now is the time for collaborations, but now is also the time to put your foot down as well when it comes to something people want to give you or something people want from you. There is the 3 of Pentacles. So we have our collaborations right here. Now is the time to collaborate and also take advantage of people's expertise. Invite them in if they know more than you. Offer to help if you know more than them. This will be a thing where it does get kind of boring Here's the thing.
I love it when you do that.
It's always fun to start. And then when you get in the midst, it's like, okay, this is tedious and mundane. I don't like it anymore. Go with it anyway. Because when you get to the end result, it's like, oh, hot dog, we did that thing. So, but it is also time to make sure you take a firm stand. For whatever it is people are trying to give you that does not make any sense. Because here's another thing, mind you. Just because you brought them in for their expertise does not mean they get to run your show, number one. Number two, somebody is going to inevitably, this is what this is saying here, somebody is going to inevitably have their own area of expertise and believe they know yours too. And they're going to say, well, I didn't do it that way when I used to do. Well, you're not doing it at all. So shh. Make sure you put your foot down and you are standing in your own truth and your own power and your own ability. And then you let them do what they need to do. And then done.
So yeah, the energies that are coming in for Aries is there's a personal the energy of the first chakra, the sacral chakra is coming in, the physical body, and so let's see, personal power is the issue here, and you're gonna get a boost of that personal power. That energy is coming in strong in the physical. In the West, we have a universal energy. Yes, we have universal energy, and that is that's talking about you're looking back into the physical. So you're looking back on how you have been in the past. You're looking back on how you have used the energy that sharing that energy of whatever work that you're doing, whatever person that you're working with, that is pulling all of that together. You're looking back at that, and you're making the decisions of whether to share the stage with that energy or not. But in the our ancestors are saying, yes, this is a good thing. Let that energy come in. It's a spiritual awareness. It's the seventh chakra card, and that's going to be good energy for you. So allow that to come in. Like Johnie said, don't get lost in it. Don't let that person take over. But this is a good month for you. I think that for what is it? For Aries.
Yes.
I know.
Where am I?
Okay. Thank you, me, myself, and I, and thank you, Lambie. 303 for the super chats. May that be returned to you immediately. Same thing y'all got. I don't know how else to say this. I mean, you nailed it. Go find your scribe, that person who knows and can help you. Oh, Lambie, that's awesome. That's awesome, Lambie. I'm glad. You got my information, girl. You know how to reach out to me. Go find your scribe, like Johnie said, that person who can help you. Don't let them bully you around. Don't let them make you feel a little, because we already know that there's going to be some tendencies there based off of what Toni was saying, that you have some challenges with your action in your solar plexus chakra. Let them come in and help you, but don't let them run your show. This is your show, but you need them for something. So go find that scribe. And self-esteem, because what you want to do is find that balance. Find that person who's going to help you with this project. And so that kicking this project off makes you feel better. It boosts you. Okay. Like Johnie said, trust them to come in and bring this expertise, because it's going to help you with your endeavor. And that endeavor is got a bigger plan. It's not just, okay, I'm doing this business thing. This is all tied to your solar plexus chakra and how you come into this world and how you're going to kick butt, take names, and do the voodoo that you do so very well. All right, Aries. Godspeed, Aries.
Godspeed, Aries.
All right, Taurus.
Yay, Taurus. Woo-hoo.
Which is like the worst car Ford ever made. I don't know why they named Taurus, and after I know like every Taurus that I've ever known that somebody drove broke down, or like the engine exploded. No offense, they don't even make Tauruses anymore, do they? So I was like, wait, before I start throwing shade, there is somebody in there this thread right now. That's got an old broke down Taurus on cinder blocks because the engine exploded. True story. I had a Taurus. It was a lease. I don't know why. I had this car. It was brand new. It was like a 2001, and we got it in 2001. I don't know what was wrong with the ignition, but you had to pump the brakes 3 times, put it in neutral, push on the gas, and then turn the ignition for the car to start. I kid you not. It's a brand new car.
It's a darn near Flintstone car. You got to do a whole bunch just to get it going.
Yeah. All you needed was a hole in the floor. You put your feet out and make it run. I don't know.
Basically. And then every time I got an oil change, it would smoke like really badly, like billows of smoke. So I'd be at a stoplight.
This was a lease?
This was a lease, and it was a brand new car. And there's like the oil, I don't know. They always said it was the oil pan, but they would change out the oil pan. It was something that connected to the oil pan, and it would drip into it. So the car always, like, I'd pull up in a stoplight and you can't breathe because it's like billowing out. And the person next to me is like, your car's smoking. I'd be like,
I'm barbecuing, Gary. I'm barbecuing.
It's a travel barbecue.
Like these sausages at the next light.
Do you not see me choking on my own thing?
Of all the people to tell that is smoking, is not the one. I do know. I'm sitting on that. I know.
So I just always thought that was interesting that Ford named the Taurus, and that was like not their shining vehicle. And went on that diatribe. All right, Taurus, you are stronger than a Ford vehicle, a fix or repair daily. So let's
maybe a little too strong here. It starts with the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is the warning card, as well as being the bully and the this and the that. But we'll get out of the political realm for right now. Mm-hmm. This is a warning card to make sure that all of your practices are on the up and up, because you have the advantage in a situation coming up, or you have the ability to take advantage. Now, it may not be illegal. It may not even be immoral. But in the long run, here with the 2 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles, it will pay off for you not to be a jerk. So the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, again, this is warning you not to take advantage just because you can. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. This is advice for everybody. So just because you can do a thing does not mean that you should. You will be seen as a person who is taking advantage instead of just a person who is advantage taking. Like, okay, it's here. It's not like it's illegal. So, I mean, why not take advantage? Because other people are going to look at you as some sort of a crazy person. Like I said, in the long run, it will pay off if you do things on the up and up. So beware of the practices that you deal.
Yes, and those energies that are coming in is the relationships that you're having. New relationships are coming in. That energetic field of relationships is activated for you in this month. In the physical, you have choices to make about that, about what energies you want to allow into your sphere. So, but keep the communication, the lines of communication open to everyone. Like Johnny was saying, just be careful.
Yeah.
Keep those lines of communication open. And if the ancestors are saying, if necessary, this may be what energy needs to happen for you. Forgiveness. I also picked this card, the Seer. Trust your gut. Trust the things that are coming in for you are they're happening. Like Johnny said, they will happen. You just have to make sure that you're doing it in the right way. So have foresight, trust your gut, and allow the river to flow.
It's a good one. I love that. Thank you so much, Catherine, for the super chats. May that generosity be returned to you immediately. I need everybody to get their minds out of the gutter for 2 seconds. Get your mind out of the gutter.
1, 2, done.
Okay, your mind's
back in.
Okay.
Taurus.
Just for a second.
You need to be with the Virgin. The
Okay.
person who comes to you with a pure heart and a pure soul. It's about purity. The person who does not want something from you, the person who is not in your life to get something from you, the person who is just there because they like you and mess with you and are in your life because of who you are.
Mhm.
That's what you need. You need the virgin. Okay? Because people who have not had your highest good in their heart, you surrounded yourself with some of those people and they have kind of started messing with your self-esteem a little bit. When that happens, you start to second guess. You do not trust your intuition.
Mm.
Once you put yourself around people who want nothing from you, you don't have to always second guess their intentions. They're going to help you raise your gut instinct because you're not having to use your intuition to gauge what's coming next. Is this person about to step? Are they hugging me so they can feel the soft spot on my back so they can stick their knife in there? No. You can now use your nature, spirit, God-given gut instincts to fight little small crimes in the communities. Go help other people. Find a cure for something. That's what you need to be spending your intuition and your that gift on, not who's in your life. So find the virgin, gravitate towards the virgin. That's who you need.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
You know, I almost said that exact word on the Aries reading, and I didn't say it because I was going to say that Aries are not necessarily hotheads like most people do, but it's kind of like a volcano. It'll mind its business until you throw in the Virgin, and then all of a sudden you introduce something new to it, and then all of a sudden it's like, this is not what I wanted. You agitated me. If you leave it alone, Aries will get along with you just fine.
That is so true. All right, Johnie, you're literally up as a Gemini. And you're up next to tell you what you are going to experience this month.
Well, I actually did, but we're going to ignore that. So there is a bit of legacy work that you need to be doing, Geminis. You already have the talking skills, but what you really need to do at this moment is the listening skills. And so, what you need to listen to, but you need to do this on a daily basis. Gemini can be very gone with the wind, and we don't really need that right now. We need you to come down with the ground. And so, here there is a lot of legacy work. There's a lot of family work. There's a lot of root work that you need to do. You need to go back to the place where you first began, long, long time ago, back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. But whatever it is, you need a little bit of that. And it is going to come to you possibly when you are least expecting it, because the Gemini's brain never stops. What nobody's does. But yours is like, what is it called when you're 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock traffic. That's kind of what it's like. It's stop and go, and then sometimes it goes really fast, and then sometimes it doesn't go at all. And so you need to make sure that you are trying to do some centering work. Stop trying to reach on the outside for distractions. Right now it's time for some legacy work here. You got some things you need to learn from the ancestors, from the people who came before. So learn that.
Yes. The energies that are coming in, there are decisions that need to be made. If maybe you've got some projects or something coming up that you have to pay attention to, but this energy is coming in. There are some decisions that have to be made, and so this is what's on your mind. In the physical, it might be something dealing with relationships. Usually, it is when there's love involved. But it could also be love of what you do, love of it could even be an animal that's coming into your life to sort of share that heart space with you. In the West, we're looking back at the first first chakra, and that energy that's coming in is fiery. It's creative. So the creativity that's coming in is the ancestors are looking at that, and it's the psychic abilities. And this may be because of the decisions that you have to make that are coming in, that energy for making some life decisions or love decisions. I don't know. And we're looking back. You look back on maybe it's related to security and stability, that love that you are maybe experiencing now, or that's coming in for you, will help you with feel more secure and more stable. And then the ancestors are saying that is probably because of the ability that you have to pull in those energies psychically. So I pulled this card. It might be the love you have for the planet. It might be, all of that energy is coming in, because this is the stabilizing thing, the love that you feel for Mama Earth, and that Mama Earth energy is coming in for you. So keep an eye out for that.
I love Mama Earth. She's so pretty. This little blue ball.
The pale blue dot.
Such a pretty. Julie P, thank you so much for the super chat. May that generosity be returned to you like 5 minutes from now. Like, may your email tell you that you won $5 million and it's not a hoax. Everybody,
and then come give me $10.15.
Right. All right, Gemini, you need to be with someone who's going to pull you out of your comfort zone, and somebody who has connections. The networker, the person who knows how to walk into a social setting and make the most out of it, make the best out of it. The person who knows how to maximize people's strengths. You need to partner with that person. Why are you what is it?
That's me. Get out of my business, though. That's what I want you to do. I said all these things that I wanted to do, and I ain't did none of them. I need a person to actually drag me out of the house, literally.
Yeah, you need to find the networker, find that person, again, who knows how to pull people together and make people activate their actuality. I stole that. That's not an original quote. I stole that from Daria. Side note. If I find the link, I'm going to put it in the chat. There's a Kickstarter, and she is a woman business owner, and she is a minority. She came out with a Daria Oracle. She's doing pre-sales. I ordered my deck. It will be here sometime in April or May. Well, it's April now. Gosh darn it. So sometime at the end of the month. If I find a link while we're doing this, I'll put it in the chat. I love Daria. There's Daria Oracle. I can't wait to see it.
I love Daria too.
I can't wait. I don't even know how she was able to do that with all the copyright with MTV.
She probably can, but don't tell nobody.
Find your networker so you can go get your Daria Oracle. This person also is going to, whoever this networker is, they're going to just like Taurus, they're going to help you tap into your gut instincts, help you feel more powerful, because you are going to actually use your intuition in new ways, is what I'm hearing. So find that person. And Carmela, thank you so much for the super chats. May you win the lottery tonight, even if it's just a scratch off and you only get $15. May that
was your cue, Johnie. Scratch off.
It's fine now. I'm healed.
Oh, I can't. Okay. It healed that fast?
Uh-huh. It is the heart chakra, after all.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, Cancers. Cancer. Let's talk about you for a few moments here. What's going to happen for you this month? What energies you need to invite in, and who do you need to invite into your life?
Cancer, piss to get off the pot, as they say. You got the 3 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is behind you. You're almost there, and yet you stopped. The 4 of Pentacles, this might be an indication you are scared of success, or you are scared of the next lap, because sometimes it can look daunting when you're standing at the foot of the mountain and you know that you have to climb to the top of it. But the interesting part about that is you had to get to the mountain first, which means you have already taken a journey. So what is the point of not taking the next one? So what are you going to do? Take a journey to go all the way back? So you might as well just climb the darn thing while you're here. And so here with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, you have to, this might be the thing that you're afraid of. You are afraid of confrontation. You are afraid of appearing to be weak, or appearing to be over emotional, or appearing to be vulnerable, or appearing to be whatever. There might be somebody that's saying, I'm just waiting for you to cross this river and I'm going to snap you like an alligator. But you are on the higher ground. You have to remember that Moses crossed the Red Sea because the sea parted, not because he could swim. So sometimes things may look like an obstacle until you get to them and realize that you got this. Whatever it is, you can do it. And like we said a week ago when we all did our live on about the energy reads, and this has stuck with me. This is why I keep saying it. Be careful of the words you say to yourself. Because if you get to that mountain and start with the I can'ts and I don't knows and I, make sure that you say, I can do this. I've gotten this far. I can do the rest. Mm-hmm. Let it go and invite something in, take something out, whatever the case may be. 4 of Pentacles is a good card for people who want to save up, but it's a bad card for people who want things, because nothing can get out, but nothing can get in either. So make sure you stay on your journey. Climb the damn mountain or go home. Is get off the pot.
Be careful what you say about you to you.
Yes.
Yes, that negative self-talk is just, it's, the subconscious is listening, whether you think it is or not, it is listening, and it will give you exactly what comes out of your mouth, what exactly you think. All of the thinking and all of the speaking, those are power words, power thoughts, and they actually manifest into being if you allow that to happen. So all that negativity is just going to, it's no good, no bueno. No. Sexual energy is on the way, that's it's moving into the second chakra. It's between the first and the second, and that energy is moving in the physical, those decisions that you're standing at the foot of the mountain, decide to step forward, decide that, it's not too daunting. Just do it. In the West, we have psychic abilities. That energy is coming in to help you figure it out, whatever it is. And then it will happen through communication and through connection with other people, with the people. This is the card that I love, this card, because this is be your true self. You know what you can do. You know that you're up for whatever it is. Just go for it. Be the wild woman. Be the what do you call it? The explorer. Be Dora the Explorer. be the one who moves in ways that people go, but set people in awe. Be that wild woman, and it'll, this month will be good for you.
Charge in. I love it. Thank you, Desiree, and thank you, Marissa, for the super chat. Thank you both. Thank you both so much. Praying that generosity is returned to you. Go find your companion. Go find that person who is who's selfless towards you, who's loyal to you. Find and go just spend time and energy with that companion, that person who just, again, who's down for you like 4 flat tires on the side of the freeway. Go find that person. Spend as much time with this person as you can, whether it's in person or on virtual. Be in this energy of this person. This person soothes you. This person comforts you. This person gives you confidence. This person helps balance your heart chakra. When you're around this person's energy, go find your companion. Because another thing that this is going to help you do, it's going to help you with your insight. A lot of, you notice we're getting a lot of solar plexus and third eye chakra tonight. Your companion, one of the things about insight is it's about self-evaluation. Spending time with your companion is the person who you can help bounce ideas off of so you can evaluate what's really going on in your life and things that you really need to tackle versus this made up to-do list of things you think you should tackle. Spend time with your companion. They are the true filter to help you when you're doing your analysis on yourself. Help give you that clarity and that insight. Okay. Was that Cancer? Yes, that makes sense for Cancer. Because y'all, yes. That makes so much sense for you guys. That makes sense. All right, Leos. Lovely, luscious Leos. Thank all 110 of you guys for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you. If you have not done so, go subscribe to Shining Hawk. Make sure you are getting your notifications for Johnie and Tarot's Apprentice, the Johnie the Judgy Oracle.
Leo, just give it up. It's okay. It's okay to not always finish something. Sometimes this is not the season for it. You plant tomatoes in the winter or whatever the case may be, and it doesn't work. Okay, then maybe you just got the wrong combination of stuff right about now. The 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. There is no 4 of Wands because there is no completion. Sometimes it is okay to walk away and go to a new horizon. Do not have to feel like a failure. It just didn't work. That's all. People have... If you could possibly see the line of incompletion that a person has to go through to create anything, to create medicines, to create machines, to create phones and cars and buildings and blueprints and ideas, there's tons of scratch paper for books. People who have written books probably got 900 wastebaskets full of balled up paper. It's okay to not always complete something. Yes, you had your ideas set on, being, Mr. Big Stuff. Okay, fine. But it didn't work. And here, with the 5 of Cups, do not cry over spilled milk. Nobody likes a crybaby. I'm being judgy because that's my job right now. Nobody likes a crybaby.
Right there.
At all. Don't be a tabby cat, be a lion. Take these cups are already, they've fallen over. Okay, who cares? I want you to notice that there are 2 still behind you. Turn your ass around and then pick them up and keep on what you're keeping on. Life is not over because you didn't complete whatever it is you're trying to complete. Just keep going. People have been through worse. People would, crawl across broken glass to have your problems. So let it go. It's okay. It's okay to not complete something. Move on. Like the song says, if first you don't succeed, get up and try something else. There you go.
I hope when we get to Libra, you're that raw. Well, no, be careful what you wish for, though, because you just told them nobody like a crybaby, so I got to man up. Okay.
You got to cry, go outside.
So the energy coming in is compassion. This is a 4th chakra card and the heart chakra, and so the energies that are sort of swirling around in your ether is all about compassion, and then in the physical loving. And I don't think this is love for another person. This is love for yourself. This is self-love. This is love that that maybe you are not giving yourself enough of. So, but that's coming in. You're gonna, figure that out, I think, through messages, 7th chakra messages, and dreams. And then the ancestors are saying that the decision is yours. If things aren't working out for you, give it away. Then you say give it up, Johnny. You said give it up. Give it away. Give it away. The giveaway is about, it's not about losing anything. It's about giving freely of yourself, of your time, of your energy, and that will come back to you tenfold. If you give it away freely, and if you give it away with love and understanding and compassion and all of that heart chakra energy, and that's coming in for you, that if you pay attention to it and recognize it, and then act on it, give that love back, give that love to others that you would like to have for yourself. Just concentrate or think about what you can give away to someone else. If you can help someone, that kind of energy, just so that that energy comes in for you. The giveaway, it's a very, very nice card.
I like that, because that whole heart chakra of giving without expectation, right? Maybe get y'all's minds out of the gutter again. We got the Virgin again. But instead of this being a person outside, externally, who is pure of heart, maybe this is who you need to be and be around, is the Virgin. Make yourself, are you pure? Are your intentions from the heart chakra? Exercise that. What does that look like? And then be that person for you, to you. If that makes any sense. Don't look for them outside. The person you need to spend more time with, this Virgin, is you. Emulate what that looks like, that heart chakra, that giving without expectation, and most importantly, the receiving without feeling guilty. Be this, because what's going to happen is this energy of you being the Virgin, this pure thought, raises the vibration and the sound in your life. It's going to help with that throat chakra, because then you will be able to hear positive things, positive messages, the positive intent behind things. When you, like a virgin, for yourself. All right. So I think Virgo is next, right? Yep. All right, Virgo.
Virgo, it is now the season for not self-uplifting, because that's not grammatically correct, but it is time to lift up yourself. It is time for self-care. You have gone through the motions of all the things that you needed to do. The Three of Wands, you're almost there. The Three of Cups, you talked to who you needed to talk to. You hung out with who you needed to hang out with. You did all the right things. Now is the time to reap the benefit. Just like Adrian said, do not be feeling guilty about accepting what's coming to you. This is yours. Step into your own power and your own whatever. You work, mind you, this is not something somebody's giving you. All this energy and all this love and all this affection and all this attention, all this, these people are cheering for this one person. That's okay. Sometimes this is what's due to you. You know, if you are humble in private, God will exalt you in public. So this is now your time to be exalted. So accept it. Accept the accolades, accept the praise, accept the pat on the back, accept the hug, or what. Well, I don't know about the hug. It is COVID time, but you know what I'm saying. So, but here, it is also twofold. Yes, you can accept the accolades, but you also need to know what to push out in your life, because now you are about to go into a different vista. Now you are going into a different plane to where these people, whoever this may be, does not serve you anymore. So you need to defend yourself, your ideas, and your future against that which tried to hold you back. This card is typically looked at as, a negative card. Five of Pentacles is about loss and poverty. These people are tired, poor, hungry, and here the big church threw them out and all that type of stuff. I offered you a different translation. You don't have to take this going into the future, but just take this for right now. This entity is also not served by these people. Yes, it looks harsh, but sometimes rejection looks that way. You can't build me up. You can't edify me. You can't do anything for me here in my time of blessing. So all you are right now is the taker. How do we know these people are destitute? Because that's kind of what the card says. But how do we know that these people were not in here at one point and did not offer anything for this institution? How do we know that these people were not a part of this institution and did nothing but tear it down? So now that they have nothing, now that they want back in. So now is the time for you to accept the accolades and also push out that which no longer serves you, even if it's a person. Because maybe they need to go on their own personal journey and get their stuff together. You're helping them.
I feel
Personal journey
right now.
She's coming in. Your personal journey. That's the energy that's coming in. In the physical, there are dreams. You're having realizations. Thoughts are coming in that this is needed. Truth is coming in. When you see a crow, every time I see a crow, I think speak your truth, and I always keep this crow feather on my board. But speaking your truth, this is the energy that is coming in for you. Don't know exactly what it means, but it's revolving around self-esteem. So the truth about who you are, the truth about what you've accomplished, that's here for you. Go straight forward. You've won all the accolades, and now you just have to keep going forward. Don't look back to the past. The past is over. There is no more energy back there that's going to help you. It's not a positive energy. It's an energy that no longer serves you. You have to move forward. There is no turning back now. And that's all I got.
Going forward.
Move forward. Thank you, Marie, and hello, Jen Lynn.
Hey, Jen.
Late boots.
I love petty Johnny. Your knight in shining armor. This person who loves you. Okay. Invite. Somebody wants to be romantic. You may need to be hugged up, felt up, loved up. Invite that energy in. It is okay to be sensual. It is okay to have someone look at you adoringly and say, "Oh my God, you're like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life." That's okay. That's okay, because you need to hear that right now. Your solar plexus chakra needs a boost, and this person, hey baby, how you doing tonight, baby? You want me to rub your foot while you eat buffalo wings tonight again, baby? Yes, gosh darn it, yes, because he, she, it, whomever is going to make you feel better. It's going to help boost your solar plexus chakra. Let him come in, he or she, rub your foots while you eat buffalo wings and Ben & Jerry's ice cream. This person who speaks your love language, let them come in. That's what you need right now. You need the knights. All right. Let's go, Libra. I feel like it's going to be dusty and crusty.
Don't be scared.
I feel like Libra horoscope is going to be dusty. So let's get this over with.
So there are many choices that you can make, but right now you are not making any. Therefore, that's a bad thing. And here's why that's a bad thing. The world still turns. You can stand in one spot, but the rest of the world still moves. So no decision is still a decision, because time will make it for you. And so it's like, okay, well, time's up. So this is all you get now. So here we have the 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups is choices. It's also confusion. You don't quite know what to do. You kind of feel trapped in your head, or you feel trapped in a situation, or you feel trapped, period. Mind you, the Eight of Swords is a mental card. This woman is not actually trapped. This is a cage of her own making. This is in her head. So is the Seven of Cups. This is one of those things to where if you would just wipe away the distractions, the choice is actually quite clear. Maybe you need help doing that, though. Sometimes here with the Six of Swords, which is the transition into the calmer water or into the place that makes more sense for you, sometimes there's a person that needs to lead you there. Sometimes you can't see it. Sometimes it's you're in the middle of the forest looking for the trees. It is kind of sometimes hard to see, and somebody needs to just push you back and say, okay, make sense of this for me. So the Seven of Swords is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's just a strategy. You don't know how to get all seven swords out the door. You drop two every single time. Okay, somebody can help you with that. So just lean forward onto someone else's own understanding if it's not something you can figure out. That's okay. Air sign people like to figure things out. We get it. But sometimes you just can't. And somebody else knows it, or somebody else on the outside can see it clearly. Sometimes you just need to verbalize it to them, and then it'll become clear to you. Be like, oh, wait, now it makes sense. Now that I talked it out, and somebody was to bounce it off, So just give yourself some slack, Libra, and you'll figure it out.
That makes me feel so much better because I just hired 3 individuals to help me get my life together. So that lets me know I'm on the right track. Thank you. Okay, this wasn't garbage. Thank you. Thank you.
This is coming in, the energy, communication, that throat chakra energy, speaking your truth. That energy is coming in. And it's a creative energy. I guess like you just said, Adrian, you got 3 people to try to help you get your life together. That energy is coming in as a creative force for you. As in between the first and second chakras, from the west we have a sexual energy. That energy is coming in strong energy. Okay. And then we have ancestors are saying pay attention to your psychic abilities, because that's going to help you make those decisions of this team that you've put together to help you with your life. That's going to make that easier if you pay attention to your abilities, your intuition, that little voice in your gut that says, what are you doing? And then pay attention to your ancestors and then make a connection. That communication that's coming in, that energy is a connection of a 7th chakra connection, consciousness. So pay attention to that. I drew this card, water. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Be like water. Don't be unconstrained. Let the river, don't force or push the river. Just let the river happen. Let the flow happen. And it'll be good. It'll be good.
Who you need to align yourself with, the monk or the nun? What does this mean? This is the person who has a selfless devotion, who is single-minded. The person who, remember how Johnie said, there's that 7 of Cups. There's a whole bunch of choices. You don't know which one to make. It's causing you to be confused. You need to be around the person who can see the forest and the damn trees. That single-minded, purposeful, focused person. And that person who's also very devoted, who can help you because they can see the forest and the trees and the goats and the flowers and the wildebeest and Bigfoot, everything in the forest. Align yourself with that person because they're going to be able to help you see it as well. Okay. They'll show you what they see, and it'll help reduce the confusion, because they're single purposed, single focused, very devoted. They also, because they can see it clearly, they're going to bring a lightheartedness and inner child-like energy that's going to help you act and make decisions, because again, they can see all of the wonderful things because they're not scattered. Let them come in and help you partner with this energy, this person. So you can just, I mean, Libras, we're uptight and anal enough as it is. If you're on that side of the scale of our personality, this person's going to help you on the other side of that Libra personality, which is the I don't give a damn part of the Libras. We're either one or the other. We either care a whole bunch or we don't care at all. Find the person who's going to help you not care at all right now.
Calm
That
down.
matches your hat. That card matches your hat.
And the yellow biggie. So yes, be with that person.
Rest in peace, Whitney Houston. You know, Whitney Houston was named The Voice. That was her nickname. So we're going to have to change Toni's name to now The Voice. She's The Voice. Now, everybody in the chat says they just love your voice. It's so calming.
Oh, wow.
So her name is now The Voice. This is who she is.
Thank you. I accept it. Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you. I wish I could read the chat. It's going by so fast and I can't read it.
All right, Scorpios. Let's get it to y'all. Thank you, Jen. Side note, if anybody knows where to buy hats for a big-headed heifer, can you please put the link in the description below? Because the back of my neck is killing me because this hat is too damn tight. But I'm not taking it off because I'm fleeking it. So yes, if you know where to.
Do you have a headache?
It's yes, right here.
Oh, geez.
Shoot down. Because I have a lot of hair and a big head. So if you know where the big head.
I had to have mine special made, so I couldn't tell you.
I chop mine off.
I got a Jupiter head, so it's gigantic.
Not Jupiter.
Gigantic and full of gas. That's what it is.
That's it. I will not with you tonight, sir.
Scorpions. I don't know. Let's see what to say then. So, standing guard of your ideas and yourself, higher ground, blah blah blah. Okay, now's not the time. You can die on that hill if you want, but it is also okay to admit when you're wrong about something too. This person is not necessarily in this card guarding their life or guarding their ideas. If you look behind them, there's a balcony there. Where are you going? Where are these people going? Outside to look at what? The grass? It's a balcony. It's not like it's, the path to Narnia. This is, you're going out on the balcony. What are you defending? At this point, you're not even defending anything. You just don't want to be wrong. You don't want to get off of this in particular high horse, even though this high horse has not only died, but has turned to glue and has already been consumed by Eric Trump. So right now, you are not in a good place. You just need to get off of this in particular horse. But it's hard to do because complacency, and I don't want to admit when I'm wrong and blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you do. Please understand, though, on the alternative, I'll give you a little hope here. On the alternative, you come out better when you admit that you are wrong, because you will be the elevated person. You will be seen as the bigger person or whatever the case may be. Because sometimes when you are seen to be beaten up on, and then you say, okay, yeah, I was wrong. Now the people who were attacking you look like the crazy people. Because why were you fighting them so hard on that? And mind you, because you were defending so hard, but everybody else doesn't know that. So everybody will look at the situation and say why all those people were against you when you admitted you were wrong in the first place. So just admit it, get off of this in particular hill, and go on about your business.
Mm-hmm.
The energies that are coming in is this is the fourth chakra card, and it's called connected. This connection that you have is one of love. That's the energy that's coming in. I don't know where you are. Johnie just told you where you are. So the energy that's coming in is love, and it's going to be because you've learned how to communicate. The energy of communication is necessary for you to feel that energy. So if you look back on the things that you've done in the physical, and if you're talking about communication, you have truth as well. So be truthful with yourself. I think this is, and I'm getting the idea that this communication or this connectedness is just about you. It's not really about connecting with another person necessarily. It's about where you are and your connection to spirit, your connection to truth and communication, that throat chakra. That is what I think I'm putting this down right. That is what the energies that are on their way to you, and the ancestors are saying, use that to build on something that's firm and on firm ground. Stability and security is yours. It's coming in for you, but you have to be honest with yourself. If you aren't honest with yourself, you're always going to feel like you're on a stormy sea, on on a roller coaster, maybe of emotion or whatever. But this this connectedness that you need, that is coming in for you, is all about you being truthful with yourself, and that's going to bring the stability that you need. Just take a moment. Take a moment, breathe into that throat chakra, breathe in and clear that chakra with, maybe use a lapis lazuli crystal, and just sort of concentrate on that, and concentrate on just taking a breath, taking a moment, take that breath, and then move through the gate. The gateway is open, but you have to be honest with yourself about where you're going.
Be honest with yourself and surround yourself with people who can help you be honest with yourself. The Avenger. Now, here's the thing about the Avenger. The Avenger can sometimes be a little, most of the time, I was trying to be polite, but most of the time be a little self-righteous, because they're all about going out seeking justice for any perceived wrongs. Typically, we want to get them right here in a throat chakra, because we're like, I don't need you always out there fighting for everybody. But here's the thing: be with the Avenger, because you need to admit when you're wrong. You need somebody to help you with your throat chakra so you can speak the divine truth. The Avenger can help you do that right now. Be with that person. Yes, it's going to grate your nerves. Your right eye may twitch just a smidge. But trust me, it's for you need it. It's for your highest good. And things that are for our highest good are never comfortable. That's the reason why. Okay, you need that person, because what that's going to help you, what this person is going to bring to you, is helping with your sacral chakra, particularly with your relationships. Admit when you're wrong, when you are humble enough to speak divine truth and say, hey, you know what, I may have messed up. Helps all of your relationships, not just your intimate ones, but all of the people who come in and through your life. So go party with the Avenger for a few minutes. Don't put anything in their drink to poison them, because I know they're going to get on your nerves. Just hang out with them for a few minutes, because they'll help you. I promise. Let's start working with Sagittarius. All right, our Sag. Yes, Toni, you need to do some books on tape.
Me? I have done books on tape.
Be a voice actor.
I did this one book that was so long. It took me months to do. I had like 5 or 6 different voices that I had to do, and all this other stuff. It's great. I love it. It's so exciting.
Sagittarius. Lord Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Um, it's good, but this is the month of, if you got a list to make it, because you're doing a whole bunch of stuff. So here we have a lot of ideas, and you do plan to carry through with those ideas with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. The Three of Cups, there are some parties, there are some get-togethers, there are some things, some responsible things that you need to do. Mind you, don't go in no bunch of crowd with a bunch of nasty and dirty people. I always say this. And so, but you do have some things planned. There is no real big obstacle other than you. So everything is going good if you can get out of this. But you do have a lot of ideas, and like I say, you do plan to carry through with them. This is not that big of a deal, so I don't want that to sound that way either. This is more than likely you just need to make a decision on something. There is one in particular thing, though, that you're not making a decision on. This thing does not go away just because you don't decide. As I said, the earth still turns, and time will make a decision for you if you do not. So you might as well take the bull by the horns and do what you need to do. But this is a good month for you. Good things are coming in. There's some good energies, some good security, some good things. So you do you, boo.
Adrian, we lost Adrian.
Oh, because Jen.
Somebody being patty boots in the chat.
Yeah. I hate you, Jen.
Jen Lynn Tarot says, I swear Toni could read Walter the Farting Dog on video, and I find it relaxing. Yes, it's a real book.
Jen.
Oh, I can't.
And then one day we will hear why you have Walter the Farting Dog in your house.
So these are the energies that are moving in. You're making there's a presence. You have a presence coming, and you're going to make yourself known. And this is, people are going to know about you, and people are going to be talking about you in the physical. And so that sounds like you've got some good stuff happening. People are talking, and all of that has. Is coming in for you is going to create this stability, this first chakra, that fire that's pushing you forward, that communication that you have that's coming in for you, or people are talking about you, or going to be talking about you, and in the present, and your presence on the whatever stage you're on. So that's the ancestors want you to know that this is divine. This is a divine energy that's coming in for you, and don't waste it. This is a consciousness that you have the ability to tap into. Just accept it, don't waste it, and use it responsibly. I think the word that's coming in for me is responsibly. And you have a bird's eye view now. The owl can see in the darkness. So this things are opening up for you. The sky is clearing. The energy is positive, and you are able to see things that you may not have been able to see before. So go forth and conquer. Do your thing.
Do your thing. Okay. This card's gonna need a little bit of explainings. Just ride with me on this one, y'all. Okay. Sagittarius, you need to be around the damsel in distress, the person who always needs a captain save a hoe, the person who can never find their car keys, loses their debit card all the time, the person who can't cross the street without almost getting hit by a bus, the person at work who gets on your nerves because they don't know how to open a PDF. You need to be around this person. Why, pray tell, do you need to be around this person? Because being around this person helps you realize how badass you really are.
That's right.
It's gonna help. They're gonna help you with your solar plexus chakra. Yes, they gonna get on your. Yes, yes. I understand. You don't want to be. I'm not saying you have to be Captain Save a Hoe for this person. But be around a damsel, watch them screw their whole life up. You're not having to go in and save the day. You just need to be around this person because you're going to go, At least I'm not like that.
Yes, 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 yes.
Thank you, Holly, for the super chat. May that generosity be returned to you.
Sometimes you think you're not doing the right thing until you see somebody doing the wrong thing. And then you think, you know what? Thank you, Jesus.
And thank you, Chris, for the super chat. I'm just saying, be around the damsel. We all, because here's the thing. It's not bad. You just need sometimes, what I want to say is that perspective to let you know that your life is not as, you are not as screwed up of a human being as you think you are. It's why I watch Hoarders every Sunday. Not because I'm making fun of the people who have hoarding disorder, because that is a mental illness, but because it reminds me that I'm working on my own hoarding tendencies and I'm doing better than I think I am. Sometimes you just need to see your life reflected back to you so you know that, maybe I am doing a little bit better than I think I am. I need to give myself a little bit more credit.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Lynn.
Beautiful.
All right, Capricorn.
Beautiful.
Capricorn. Let's get you.
Caps.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Watch out, Caps.
Capricorn, stay at home, go to sleep, take a nap for 30 days, and then wake up and try it again. Okay? Jesus, Christian alive. So we start with the Three of Swords. This is heartbreak, betrayal, pain. And then we have the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Five of Swords. And then we have the Eight of Cups. And then we have the Nine of Swords. So here's what's happening right now. Who am I doing, Capricorn? Okay, so Capricorn, here's the thing. Take a nap for 30 days. And try it again. You're not in danger, girl. This is tough. This is what this is. Okay. Outside of the judginess. Okay, here's the thing. So there are feelings that are hurt at the moment. And the problem is right now, nobody wants to say they're the ones who did it. You are content to walk away, and yet I said this before. Let me say this once more and again. I will say this again. Your mind is your greatest asset and your worst enemy. It'll figure out all of your life's problems, but it will loop the same horrible thing over and over and over for all of them 30 days. So what you have right here is you want to walk away from the situation because somebody hurt thy feelings, or you hurt their feelings, or whatever the case may be. There's some hurt feelings about right now. And you want to walk away. You want to say, okay, well, forget you. I'm going to go and, do my own thing. You go do your own thing. But it won't leave your head. And it keeps looping around and around and around. And mind you, the reason sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes it loops around in your head is because you need to kill the situation. You need to actually deal with whatever this is that's going around and around that is keeping you paralyzed in thought. Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Understand that both of you are wrong, or all of you are wrong, or however many parties is involved in this. Why are all of you wrong? I don't know. It's your own business, but that's what this says. Five of Swords. There are some people who came to the fight. They didn't have what they needed. That somebody else had all the advantage. And yet these people look like they were the ones who were taken advantage of, and they were the ones who lost, and this person had, all the advantage. No, none of y'all should have had y'all's narrow behind out there fighting in the first place. So now that you're out here, deal with what's happening. Y'all did this. There are three swords, not one. There's separation, heartbreak, betrayal, fighting, separate, whatever. All of this is all of y'all. And this is why it will not leave your mind. Mind you, in the Nine of Swords, the swords don't touch her either. This is all in her head. The only way you're going to get out of this situation is if you deal with it. So don't actually take my advice and take a nap for 30 days. Deal with this.
Deal with it.
Because guess what May is going to bring if you don't deal with it? Same thing. Wherever you go, you take the problem with you because it is in thy head. Deal with it.
That's so funny because I have in the East I have universal energy, and in the West I have physical body. So I think this is saying that you need to bring this energy down into your body, into your life. This energy has to come, and it seems to be on the way. If you can make the decision to change whatever it is that you need to change. If you make that decision, then you can bring that universal energy and that universal intelligence down into your body so that you can make better decisions. The ancestors are saying it's the energy is a creative energy. So you have the ability to remake yourself. Whatever this is that's happening for you, you can remake it. You have the ability to and the creativity to change what's happening for yourself. And I pulled the drum here. The drum is a symbol of the earth, the four directions, the circle that's unending. The drum is made from wood. The rim is made from wood, and the actual drum is made from animal skin. So you're bringing in the energies of the earth into your reality. So whatever is going on for you for this month, that Johnie, I'm sorry that you had to do that reading. It's so bad, but I think that things will get better if you pull yourself up and into a space that recognizes that you can be in communion with the planet, and that will help you with this universal energy, and it will give you the support that you need to get through whatever it is that you need to get through. Walk the wheel, go from the east where all of your thoughts are and your dreams and your goals, and bring that into the physical, and use whatever wisdom you have to look back and remake yourself, take those mistakes that you've made, and figure out how to do it better next time. Yes, that's it.
Don't dwell on them. Use them to help you get better. I love that. You need to surround yourself with the mystic. Again, this mystic is a person who, how do I put this? This is going to come out facetious, and I don't want to be sarcastic.
The mystic is a judgy oracle, so.
Well, I should have changed my name.
Be around the person who understands and knows that they are made of the same particles, dust, snot, fart, air, boogers, and everything that comprises.
So beautiful.
Be with a person who has a higher connection and understanding to the divine, to spirit. Be with that person. Because they need you. There's something going on physically. There's something with your physicality. You are too rigid. You are too in me, I, me, my body, this temple. And what you need to do is be around the person who is connected. I'm not flipping you off. I promise that was just the way I had to pick up the cards. Be around the person, the mystic, who understands. And I love you, Capricorn. I'm saying this with all love and light. Who's going to remind you, you ain't ish. You are made of the same dust, particles, snot, booger air, fart air that comprises the universe. What it is going to do is help bring you down, not humble you down, but actually get you bring you back to reality. That's what you need. Be around the person who's going to make you realize that this physical body that you're putting a lot of attention to is just a meat suit that holds the connection to source. That's all it is.
And Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the astrophysicist, says that if you look up into the universe and feel small, is because you started out with an ego unjustifiably too high to begin with. He said you should look up and realize that you're not special because you're made up of the same stuff as the moon and the stars.
Mhm.
And at the same time, that same thought should also be a almost spiritual thing to you because you are literally made up of the universe. You are part of it and it is part of you. You don't have to feel special because you are special because you are part of it. That's the thing that makes you special.
That is exactly.
Not because you're unique and you can do this and they can't do this. No. You're the moon, you're the star, you're the sun, you're the this, you're the that. You're
We're all of it.
dirt on the ground, you're air in the sky, you're all that stuff.
All of it, yeah.
Think about everything that had to happen for you to be here right now. That sperm had to align perfectly with that egg at that precise moment to embed into the uterus. Then your mother had to be healthy enough to carry you for 9 months. It didn't have a seamless birth where you came out, hopefully head first and not foot first, breathing. And all of these things had to come together. That's pretty much.
You know what? Sometimes I think to myself, and I heard this on a TV show somewhere, and I keep that with me because it's very important. That you look at people, not to taint the discussion, but you look at people like Donald Trump, and you think of millions of sperms, that's the one that made it. It's like science is not always good.
On the spiritual side, though, his daddy's sperm met with his mama's egg at the precise moment, the precise time for him to be here to teach us lessons about things that we thought could not be broken.
Well, that's what you said earlier about, the being able to look at that person and see what you don't want in order to know what you do want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lessons.
What was that person? A virgin? No, that was not the virgin.
No, because the virgin's
The
about
night.
the night.
I think.
Yeah. So
that's what we got for you guys at an hour, 32 minutes, 6 seconds. Fastest I think we've ever gone through our horoscopes. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Toni, thank you for being
thanks for having me.
For being our extra reader tonight. Johnie, I don't know how to thank you for coming and doing this with me for the past couple months.
I endure it.
I appreciate you so very much. Guys, that's it. I hope you found this useful. Until next month, please take care of yourselves first and foremost. We gave you all the tools you need to take care of yourself. So I don't want to hear y'all next month talking about I couldn't, it didn't happen. You ain't got no excuse. We gave you what you need to help. All right. With that, we will see you guys next month. Take care and bye.
Love each other. Bye.
Yeah.